How's it? So obviously I haven't posted in around a month, but I have been filming. I promise. I'm editing like 3 or 4 videos. I am in Victoria. I'm not on Maui anymore. This is my room. I'm going to music school, so not gonna be diving, but I filmed a bunch. So I'll try to post videos like once a month ish, just to keep them going. But yeah, check it out.
Yeah, real.
Alright, so yeah, we kind of sent Mish a little late in the day, but trolling, we got those two Peller Barracuda, or whatever, Heller Barracuda, whatever they're called. But yeah, we saved those two. I didn't take them home to eat, but the other guys did. They are pretty good, honestly. I've had them before. I do really like it. But it's kind of just a warm-up drop in the shallows. Cruising around. Don't really see anything too crazy.
What? Collies? Bruh.
So yeah, that was super funny. My homie Andre, I just saw there was 2 Moana collies just like right behind me on my fins. So good reminder to actually always look at 360, like check behind you, make sure nothing's around, because you might miss some nice fish. But this one's a little bit deeper, not really not that deep. But just going for some food. I only really have like 30 minutes to dive, so see these collas here, and I haven't had a call in a long time. I do remember the first time I got one, it was super tasty. So yeah, I was pretty stoked to try to grill one up. Taking my time, kind of waiting for them to come in here. I crawled quite a distance to get all the way to this spot. But see him coming in slowly. My bands aren't like as far back as I usually pull them, so my gun's a little underpowered. It shoots a lot more straight when I do this, but you can see I'm lining up a stone shot, and I think I get it, but the shaft's not all the way through and it's able to rip off. So yeah, reminder to load my gun a little extra. Okay, yeah, another drop here. This is probably in like 30-ish. Doesn't look too deep. Didn't really take any like big deeper drops this day. I am alone right here too, so good to not push yourself to do anything too crazy. But I'm kind of just seeing what's around. I have like woohoos around, but I saw a moo in the distance, I think, so I'm trying to check out, see where that guy went. But I'm not really thinking I'll take the woohoo. I'll just try to get like a moo if possible. I'm calling in the boat, or calling in the jet ski, making sure they know where I am and that I'm safe. But right when I was about to hop on, I look down and I see a nice moo, so I'm trying to dive on it here. But I have my gun above the rock. You can see it like out to the left there. It's a lot better if you hide your gun. They are pretty scared of your gun. Like, to think they never see anything that's perfectly straight in nature. Like, it's always like an organic shape. So when they see your gun, they definitely get spooked out. Yeah, we hop back on the jet ski, doing some jigging. One of us caught a lie, and then we're headed back in. Just now, I saw a couple deer outside. I gotta get ear protection before I shoot. And all the earbuds are up in the music studio, so I gotta run up there. I'll be right back. There's no bullets.
Just too small. They are invasive, so you can take whatever size you want, but like for the meat, I don't really want to deal with having to clean one that's so small. But does typically do taste better than bucks, just depending on like hormonal cycle or just like times in the year what they're eating. Something with the bucks can make them taste like extra gamey. I know like extra old ones also don't taste as good. So does are good to go for too, but they are, yeah, super invasive. So I'm just gonna wait. Hopefully a bigger one like follows him. Or her. I haven't seen any other deer. I think I saw one other one. Oh, I see one over there. This one. There's another one that looks bigger. Looks like a group of just like small does. It's like 3 small does. Alright, so I didn't take any deer. All I really saw was those like small group of does, but this is another thing just for safety. Obviously you want to have your safety on when you're not using a gun, but even when you load it, you want to make sure you unload it. So there's no way, even with safety on, if it accidentally goes off, that it can fire. This way you're just loading the gun to store it with no bullet inside. So the bullet that I had pushed back into the chamber, closing it up like this, putting the safety on. Obviously redundant because there's no thing in there, but it's good to just be extra safe. Okay. Barefoot on those spiky leaves. And then no ropes down this cliff. Alright. We're at the spot. I'm not gonna show the shoreline.
Alright, back to diving. I didn't really transition that super well, but I explained in the beginning, I guess. But this is a dive in a really nice zone. I love going to the spot, and I see a huge Monocollie, like biggest one I've ever seen in my life. I think like this thing was a toad. Like looking down at it, the back of the tail was super thick. Looked insane. So I took a Sudafed for my sinuses just to make sure I could dive today, and it does bring your heart rate up, and I was kind of like psyching myself out about it, and felt like I didn't have much of a breath hold, and I shoot low and the thing rips off. So I'm really sad here. I hope it made a recovery, but I shot it like kind of a gut shot, so I don't know. That really sucked though. I keep shooting low with my roller. Some reason I keep shooting low. I don't know why. I need to just lock in. And I also, another thing is holding your hand more like tightly. When I shoot, I kind of let the recoil take my hand a little bit, and it's messing up my shots. I'm noticing I need to do that more. So if you're missing a bunch of shots, that may be a reason. Yeah, chilling down here, warming up a little better. Got a nice opelloa. I've never actually eaten one of these, so I was super stoked to get one. Kind of hard for me to find ones that look legal size, so I was definitely hyped. Here's Sky on the bottom, trying to get some redemption on the to'aus. We have a constant battle with shooting to'aus for some reason, just like infinitely missing on them, so this guy's getting some redemption here. Taking his time, gets a nice shot, and yeah, nice little tasty to'au for later. Kind of rotated to another zone, pretty bouldery. This is really shallow. I was doing some deeper drops, but my homies weren't really following me into the depths, so I came out here to plug some invasives. Got a little Roy off the reef. Before this, I was going for a bigger one. I wasn't recording, but I popped in the head and it ripped off. Well, yeah, I know I've mentioned it before, but if you didn't know, Roy are invasive. So in Hawaii we have Roy, Ta'ape, and To'a, which are invasive fish brought here that definitely, if you see one, you want to plug it, get it off of the reef. Especially the big Roys, they can really destroy a whole area. They can kill so many native fish. And here's a much deeper drop, kind of looking off the ledge. I see some moose. I'm not hiding very well. But I kept hunting these moose. Probably did like 6 drops. This is one of the first ones. I don't know why I don't have recordings of them. I swear I was trying to film. But yeah, I won't bore you with showing those even if I did have them. It's a lot of just trying to get these guys to come in. You see a little one there, but the bigger ones are in the back, keeping their distance. Want absolutely nothing to do with me. But yeah, I'm just gonna send it back up when I feel like I need some air. I do have a homie watching me, so I'm completely safe to push myself, but doesn't look like they're coming in, so might as well just send it back up. You can tell it's a lot deeper. Don't know how deep it was. I would guess it'd probably be like 50 to 60 range, but not really sure exactly. And yeah, right here, putting the Roy to good use, just chumming him up, trying to bring in maybe the moose, trying to bring him in to get more curious, or just other fish from the depths. Kind of sitting on, like, saw the ledge there. I'm hoping there's some bigger fish. Last time we were here, we saw an opelloa, so had some high hopes. We didn't actually see anything there, and then this is a completely different spot. But I was hunting these moo. This is probably my 6th drop, my worst, like, least hidden drop, and all the moos are coming in. Like, before this, I was hiding behind rocks and scratching, keeping my head down, and for whatever reason, they all come in here. That omilu right there, somehow I didn't even see it. I was so dialed in on this moo. I don't understand how that even happened. But there's Moana Collie in the frame as well on the bottom left. Super sick dive. Plugging a good sized moo. I think this guy was like 3.5 or 4 pounds. But yeah, was super stoked. Right here actually, when I looked down, I had my like my camera on my mask, and when I looked up it completely ripped the mask off my face, so I'm completely blind right now, swimming up just knowing I'll get there eventually. Got a crazy sun rainbow circle thing going on up there too. Did not notice that while we were diving. That's awesome. Yeah, nice move. Chill little honey right there, throwing him some some intense shakas. Then here's the last drop of the day, I think. Got down, swam a little farther to check out a zone, but we're feeling really seasick. Just going to check it out, see what comes in. Kind of just snorkeling at this point, not thinking I'm going to pull the trigger on anything. And nice Joe comes in at some point. And decide not to take him. I already have a nice moo and an opelloa, so no need to worry about getting meat on the table. Yeah, so wasn't even giving me a good shot anyway, and he didn't look gigantic, so no need. I made it out in one piece. Apologize for the unnecessary grunting while climbing out. But yeah, here's pulling the opelloa skin. It's just the easiest way to get the skin off the meat here. You just pry it off. I did a much better job on the other side rather than this one, but still, you get the point. I actually pulled a full, like, the rib bones out of that. Kinda cool. Nice move. Was super stoked on this one here. My mom made pasta out of this moo, and it was actually the best meal I've ever had in my whole life. It was crazy. I swear I wolfed down that meal in like 2 seconds. Yeah, thanks for watching this far into the video. Really appreciate it.